Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to One Year 365. And today it is episode 272, and this episode will be a little bit different than usual. I mean, different from usual because it's not gonna be any part of mini series. It's not gonna be like Wikipedia based topics and stuff. And today we're just gonna be here writing things because today's topic will be a little bit unusual, but also it's kind of I feel like no one really talks about this, and I don't know, I just want to I don't know, like, share my opinion, I guess. Also it will be interesting to hear yours as well. So basically today we will actually talk about phones. Okay, excuse me one second, I'm my right hand is like doing something right now. I need to okay, here we go. I was like preparing, not preparing, I was fixing my stuff here. Okay, so about phone, and we'll actually talk about phone in bathroom. It's pretty much a topic that I don't think anyone actually discuss about it. Because like it's kind of things that people don't really care most of the time. But I'm just curious. Okay, so the question will be, what do you think about bringing your phone, in the bathroom? Pretty much, bathroom is um, a very a bathroom. Well, there is so many phrase to describe bathroom, but in this case, it's not always. It's not only room for taking bath. It's generally like bathroom pretty much. When you go to the toilet, that is also considered part of the bathroom. So it's basically, um, like a place where you do your sanitary pretty much. It's like restroom in some places. Actually, people call this restroom, but I'm just calling it bathroom because, yeah, like my bathroom has everything in it, like toilet, where you can shower, just water and stuff like that, bathtub, whatever. But yeah, so here's the thing, like okay, we're talking about old people as well, right? Like my parents, specifically. Like the other day, not really the other day, but more like some time ago, like a while back. My dad, like noticed me that I actually brought my phone to the bathroom, and he was really wondering, pretty much. And then but he didn't actually ask me anything. He just saw me that I brought my phone, and then after that, there's also like my mom as well. Like my mom also apparently brought her phone to the bathroom, and my dad asked her actually, like what are you doing like in bathroom, like bringing your phone, right? Like what are you doing pretty much. Well, I mean, he kind of already know, like it's for playing games, right? Like when you do something, like for instance, you're taking a dump, right? And you're not doing anything. So yeah, I guess that's also what I thought. And in this case, when I bring my phone to the bathroom, it's just basically trying to do some multitasking. um it doesn't necessarily have to be playing games though, like well, in this case, since I made videos on YouTube. So like some of the time, when I bring my phone to the bathroom, I use it to just record all my taking notes for my ideas, pretty much. Like I don't know, like it's like quite interesting as well that some of the great things, like your ideas that are actually very great, um, actually comes when you're in the bathroom. So yeah, this picture is super weird. I'm trying to make a lamp here, but okay, now it's getting weird. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, basically, like some of the greatest ideas that you can like imagine or think of is usually in the bathroom. I think it's just the fact that bedroom is, kind of cool and chill, and you're doing your business, and you're not doing anything, right? Pretty much like, you're just sitting there, and like you don't actually think about anything, and you start, thinking about stuff A, B, C, D, and oh yeah, that's actually quite a great idea that you think about. And it also happened to me, and instead of just memorizing, sometimes I take notes as well, and obviously I cannot take my paper and pen because it'll be weird. It will be even more weird or weirder than taking phone. So in this case, I actually take my phone, um, start texting, not texting, but more like start like typing things that I kind of want to do, or ideas pretty much. And it's again, like I said, it's actually quite interestingly, it's some of the greatest ideas as well. So yeah, although obviously as well, like some other times I use that to play games as well, like for instance the art survival or playing chess, just doing some maths, doing my puzzles and stuff like that, while taking a dump over here, obviously, which I think it is fine. It's actually quite productive if you think about it. The reason why is because, well, the options are you doing nothing, like really you do nothing, while, doing your business in bathroom, or you do something and that is actually, great things that you can use later on. Well, in this case, well, obviously, it's always great to have your phone, right? Or you just scroll through your Instagram or Twitter or whatever, just to look up some pictures or images or news about stuff that's currently happening. And I feel like it's like it's always great things, right? Like yeah, I feel like it's always great. Well, we can always trace back to when smartphones didn't really exist, or existed but it was like very very like very simple, that only few people actually had those. Like, let's go back to before 2010s era, or way before that even, like when you're in your bathroom, what are you doing, right? And I also think that many people actually can relate to this well, because it happened to me back in the day as well. Like I have nothing to do, right? And I was quite bored. I mean, I was bored, and what I do is I just grab a bottle of shampoo, and yeah, I start reading the compositions, not compositions, but more like yeah, just start reading things in it, like like random objects pretty much. I just grab, I read, and yeah, it's quite, I don't know, it's quite fun, but it's kind of useless, right? So it's kind of the same thing back in the day as well. We didn't actually do nothing, right? We did something here, in this case, this reading bottles of shampoo, your soap bottle, like a conditioner, whatever, pretty much anything that you can read, you will read, right? Because again, like, you can probably bring your newspaper or magazines, but the problem with that is that it's paper, and yeah, like it's like it's very risky to bring paper, because obviously there's water there in bathroom, and it will just soak up, and yeah, it's gonna get destroyed. So it's always bad, right? But nowadays anyway, phones are like you have like a case for your phone, so that it's if there's water, it's not actually gonna like enter through the holes, because obviously there is protective screen and stuff like that. And it also like if your phone actually is a water resistant phone, like like iPhones and stuff, I feel like um like that issue will not be there, unlike like newspaper, like you have to put your newspaper inside plastic, and then yeah, that will be like weird, right? Back in the day, but now I feel like it's okay. Yeah, like again, like if you don't really bring your phone, it's probably gonna be a little bit weird. You probably think, oh, do people really do that in bathroom? Do they actually bring phones to the bathroom? That actually doesn't sound, like normal. Well, yeah, obviously, because you didn't do it, you don't do it yourself, so like you never know. Well, I guess I can kind of refer to the question like, what are you doing well in bathroom, right? When you don't bring your phone, like literally, what are you doing? Like you do nothing, right? So. I guess in this case, having your phone at least it's a little bit more productive than if you don't. So yeah, um, just kind of want to talk about this because apparently some people don't think that it's normal to bring your phone to the bathroom. Yeah, I feel like it's actually quite the opposite. It should be normalized. Well, again, obviously you need to be careful as well because, still there's water, right? It's electronic as well. You need to be careful about that when bringing your phone to the bathroom. But generally speaking, I feel like it's okay. As long as you have, dry place where you can put your phones on later when you finish doing things, or if you want to use some water, like you can do that. You can always put those in, safely in the dry spot, I guess. Yeah. I guess one thing that's not I'm going to do is, while taking a bath, obviously, like when specifically when I'm taking a bath or taking shower, I feel like no one should actually, um, take your phone unless their phone is actually water resistant. But again, I feel like you will be actively doing something, right? While taking a bath or showering, like maybe use the soap, maybe use the shampoo and stuff like that, and you actively use your hands. So like there is no time for that. Here in this specific case, I guess if you just want to, I don't know, like maybe taking a dump, for instance, that's probably something. One example, you do nothing, right? You just sit there, waiting. Um, Also, maybe when you're I don't know, when you're, I don't know, this, I guess, taking a pee, I guess. You can always do that. And then what else? What kind of example? Well, I guess there's not much anyway. It's just during this specific action, which is, when you're taking a dump. I guess that's like the most potential time to do that. Um, yeah, like although do I bring phones outside taking them? I guess sometimes when I'm waiting for the water to fill the tub, I think I use my phone there while waiting. And then what else? I guess when I'm doing my laundry as well, doing with the washing machine, like I'm putting down the water, right? And then after that, I just turn on the washing machine. Yes, yes, I know this is a little bit. This may be only me, but my washing machine is actually in the bathroom area. Maybe some of you also have that. I don't know, because usually when you do washing machine, you have to deal with water, right? And yeah, where's the water is coming from? I guess it makes sense. It's from the bathroom, and I guess it's it makes sense that the washing machine is actually there as well, right? So yeah, and then while just waiting for the clothes to finish spinning in the washing machine, I guess while waiting you can always use that in that area as well. I don't know, grab a chair or something. Yeah, I think that's also what I do while doing that, waiting for the clothes to spin. What else? During taking a shower, I don't think I use. Although I do bring, but I don't actually use. Again, like I'm waiting for the water pretty much. Because in my house, there's shower, but I don't really use that. I just use bucket. and I'm waiting for the tap water to fill it in. So let me draw this a little bit more clear. So this is the bucket, and then there is this water. Um, what is it, like a water pipe, just waiting for the water to fill up. And while waiting for this, I just use my phone pretty much, like this is me using my phone while waiting this to fill up, and then I can use this to take a bath pretty much. Yeah, I don't actually do shower, I don't think, sometimes, but not all the time, because I don't know, it's probably a little bit, it's probably better to use shower, but I don't know. I just like splashing big amount of water on my body instead. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't really use this during that. But when I'm waiting for the bucket to fill up, then yes, I actually use that. So yeah. Um, I guess there's that for the topics or the discussion. It's about bringing phones to the bathroom, because I think it should be normalized. I feel like it shouldn't be something that people get confused of, like, what you do, what like like, yeah, I guess. But again, maybe just for hygiene, like a thing, I guess. It kind of depends on every person as well. Me personally, though, every time I go to the bathroom, I always wash my hand with like the soap as well. And yeah, I also like clean my phone as well. I grab some uh, paper towel, or tissue, and then I get some water on it, and then I just rub my phone. And also, sometimes I sterilize using my hand sanitizer as well, just a little bit. Spray a little bit to the tissue, and then I just rub my phone just to keeping it clean pretty much. Which again, I feel like that's depending on your personal hygiene. I guess you can always make argument about that as well, like like it's not very hygiene, you're touching things and then you're touching phones. I feel like you shouldn't bring that in. Well, yeah, again, like I said, in my case, I always clean my phone as well periodically. So yeah, I don't think that's an issue, kinda. But yeah, I think a little bit for this one, it's just a discussion, a little bit of discussion, I guess. I haven't actually done discussion like this in many times, in so long, I guess. Apart from the mini series, or apart from the like topic and stuff. I feel like the last time I did this was a while ago. So yeah, it's always nice to see things like this coming back every now and then. So yeah, that is it for episode 272. Tomorrow will be episode 273, and apparently tomorrow will be the end of chapter 3. So if you haven't noticed already, this is 272. So we have 365 days divided by 2. That is 183, kinda 2.5. But I think I put that one in 183, I think, or 2 even. And then after that, this one divided by 2 again, that is 90, 91, 92, I guess, 92. And it just makes sense that the next one after this will be 273. It's supposed to be 273 though. Wait, no, I think this one's 182, and this one is 91. So yeah, there you go. 91 plus 182, that is 273 pretty much, which is the third quarter of the entire thing. And yeah, it means that we are already to finishing 3 out of 4 parts of the entire thing. Yeah, chapter 3, which is finished, is ended. This one is the last episode, I guess, of chapter 3, and tomorrow we will talk about that and what I will do for chapter 4. Although, um, I guess I can kind of talk about it right now, like a little bit. So when I'm recording this, it's only February, early February. So it's quite weeks ago at this point. I don't really have plan for chapter 4 except that it's the ending chapter. After that, the series will end like for real. It will end, I think. Yeah, I think I plan about that. Um, like if I want to continue or not, I at the moment I don't think I will. It will be for I guess only time can tell. Like 3 months from now, like that's already a long time, right? 3 months. That will be what is it? It's February. And at the this is the end of February anyway. Um, that will be for March, April, and May. That will be for at the end of May, I guess, after that. Which means it will be for June and forward, which again, I have no idea. There's some things that will happen for sure during that time. For instance, my sibling will actually get into college or university, I guess. And they will do I don't know, like if they will move, to the dorm or not. Also, I think I already mentioned that I'm actually an uncle now. My sister actually just had a baby, and yeah, which means 3 months from now, the baby will be about 5 months, I think, or 4 months or something. So yeah. Um, things definitely will change, I think. 3 months, I mean, it's like whenever I said something like this, depends on time, things will change. Things actually do change after that. So I don't know what change will be 3 months from now. I don't know if I can make many of these episodes again. It also depends on whether or not people actually watch or listening to this as well. So yeah, it's very like complicated things to think about. Like, do I want to continue this? Like the series is called One Year 36 Wife, but again, what happens if it's already been 365 days? So yeah, I also had some plans in the past about how this entire thing is gonna be, but I think I'm gonna mention about that like at the end, probably at the end of this series. Things that I want to happen in this series, and how it turned out, and what I missed, and yeah, and so on and so forth. Pretty much, I guess the detail about that. I guess it'll be for like maybe the last few days, I guess, for this miniseries. So that will be in episode 300. I don't know, like 50 something probably, which is about 80 days from now. Wow, that's actually quite crazy. No, actually, wait, is it yes or no? Yes, kinda 80 or 70 days from now, I guess. So yeah, I guess that'll be for this one. This has been a fine chapter 3. We actually did mini series. That is one for sure that is different, which again I will talk about that later tomorrow. So yeah, but anyway, I think that'll be for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Is phone in bathroom considered normal or not? Me personally, I will say that it's normal. Yeah, I think it's normal, and people should not be surprised that it is actually a thing, because you cannot you can imagine how much things you could have done while doing nothing in bathroom. Every minute's count. Every minute's count. So yeah, but I guess that'll be it for this one. I will just tell the episode again tomorrow in the closing chapter 3. But until then, see ya.